Welcome to CIT218 Web Applications. I'm your instructor, Lisa Ballbeck. I think most of you know me. And we are going to be learning about ASP.NET Core and .Core Entity Framework and MVC in this course. This class does include both live stream and online students. And I do have a link to the live stream class. The same link is also used for office hours, and online students are welcome to attend live stream class if they would like to. How the class is going to run is we are going to start by going through material, and then once we're done with that, the rest of the time is going to be lab. I've included some links to our social networking sites because that's where we post jobs and internship opportunities. And eventually you all will be looking for internships. The news and announcements from your instructor, when I'm done correcting, I will post announcements every week. Also, if there's something that you all need to know or be aware of, I will post it there as well. Because I am currently prepping this course, you are not going to see weeks that far in advance. I tend to put the topics here and then you'll see dates. So look at the dates. But as far as seeing a bunch of these open up, probably not going to happen. Because as I mentioned, I'm kind of prepping this as we go. I have 5 different classes this semester, so everything's done except for this one. So I'm just focusing on this one now. So for week 1, the syllabus and the assignment schedule are already in here. And for the syllabus, I did include all of the live stream office hours. I included my office, but honestly, I'm not going to be there this semester because I am pretty much working from home. My office phone number is here. If you do leave me a message, it is going to come through my email. And my email is definitely the best way to get a hold of me. As far as the software that you need for the class, you are going to want a Visual Studio Community with .NET Core installed. And you are also going to want to make sure that you have run the updates. And the updates are lengthy. I updated a week ago, and it took a long time. And then there were more updates that I had to do today, and it took over an hour. Okay, so do not run the update when you are trying to do your homework. So try to run the updates ahead of time. We are going to use GitHub. We will also be using LinkedIn, and that's just for the ePortfolio component. At the end of the semester, you are going to kind of demo your capstone project, and you are going to need to record that. So you can use Jing or Zoom or whatever recording software you are comfortable with. If you need to edit your video, I do have a link to editing software. You can publish to YouTube if you want. It's a free account, and YouTube also has some editing capabilities. And as far as the internet goes, hopefully you have reliable internet at home. And if you don't, you can connect from the NMC parking lots, or you can use the computer labs. And I have verified that the Beckett Lab and the Australian Business Pod will be available to CIT students up until Thanksgiving. The general education and our learning outcomes basically cover what broad topics that you are going to be learning in this class. And the grading basically takes those learning outcomes and applies it to different areas of assignments. And our discussion, exercises, and professional development specifically address these last three. We do have a lot of assignments in here. A lot of them are, I should say all of them are embedded into the lecture demo. So there's hands-on exercises that you're going to complete. And then at the end of the lecture demo, there may be additional work that you're going to do on your own. The capstone project we will be working on throughout the semester. We might be able to get a little earlier start on that because of the way this book is organized. So we are going to start learning about database fairly soon. At the end of the semester, you are going to showcase your project, doing the video, and we are going to have peer reviews. Students that attend class do not have to worry about creating the video because I can videotape them in Zoom and post it for them. And so what you all are going to have to do is the ones who are in class would have seen their classmates' presentations and they can do the peer reviews immediately. The online students are going to have to watch the videos. Okay, and the live stream students will have to watch the online students' videos. So we have a very small class and I want you to see all the presentations. Okay. Let's see, exams. We just have 2 exams in here, a midterm and a final. You do not have to worry about a certification exam. And this just kind of reiterates what I have already told you. I did include the professional development networking aspect of this course. I do not expect you guys to do a whole lot of networking this semester, but you will be doing professional development. Anytime you are researching how to do something, and I guarantee you will be doing some of that when you are creating your capstone. Anytime you are looking up CSS or HTML, that is all professional development, okay? That all falls under that umbrella. So anytime you are independently researching, you can include that as your PD. So I did include a link to what the requirements are. That same link is also in our course. And we don't have 3 unit tests, we only have 2. So it looks like I need to fix that, which I will. So yeah, you have a midterm and a final. And that pretty much covers everything. I think you guys are all familiar with how the syllabus is set up. The college syllabus is the same for everybody. It's got college policies, so you're going to want to take a look at that. And then we have our course and assignment schedule. If I do need to change this, I will. If I feel like you guys need more time on something, I may have to make a change in October because they have a professional development day. However, because our class starts at 4, I'm thinking I can still have class. So if I'm not allowed to have class, I will let you know and make the change in here. But this is kind of how I've laid it out. And if I have to change it, I will. But I would prefer to leave it like this because there's plenty of time for you guys to absorb material each week. And that brings me down to the student profile glossary, which is your first assignment. So you are going to want to go in here, especially because we've got half the class online and half live stream. It is helpful and it makes it feel like more of a class if you guys do the profile. So you're going to add a new entry and your name, first and last name are going to be the concept. You're going to come down here and you're going to upload your picture. Okay, and yours, you're probably going to have to find yours on the computer, but when it comes in, it's going to be probably huge. So make sure you change the width to either 150 or 200 and that you press tab. And the auto size should be on because that will make it kind of a reasonable size for our glossary. And this is a picture of me and my granddaughter. Okay, and then below that, you can put a sentence or two that describe you, or if there's a quote you like, you can put that. You can include hashtags that are descriptive of you. Okay, anything that you are comfortable putting. Just realize that where that is going to show up is in the sidebar area. So let me go back to our course. If you display the sidebar, it's going to show up here. And every time you come into the class, you are going to see a different student. So that is your first assignment. It is worth points. And then your next one is the discussion exercise. And I know you guys are old pros at this. So you're basically going to introduce yourself, indicate your name or your nickname, any of your hobbies, any kind of information that you want to share. You will notice that I did it. I took the opportunity to give you information about my background, what courses I've taught, what my hobbies are, all that kind of fun information. You do not need to type this much, only share what you are comfortable sharing. Once you finish that, you're going to come down here, do the lecture demo. As I mentioned, the assignment is embedded in here, and I also have videos embedded in here. Okay, and you cannot see them right now because I have to upload the page that has the links, but each one of these little sections has a video link. And you'll notice that below that, we have hands on, and where it says watch, there's going to be a video link there. So you're going to go through this whole thing, and I think it is helpful to watch the videos. And then at the bottom, by the time you get down here, you will have the first app that you need to turn in. And it will be in a GitHub repository. And all you have to do is copy the link, come over here, go into the Dropbox, and you will be pasting your link. So I'm going to go ahead and go into GitHub. So here is the application. I'm going to copy that, paste it right there, and then you'd save your changes, and that would submit the assignment to me. Okay, but that is basically all you need to do in the first week. Now, this is not going to take you all that much time. So if you're a little fuzzy on your HTML or your CSS, it may be a good time to do a little review. And if you do any kind of review, you can submit a summary of what you did to the professional development drop boxes. So what I'm interested in is not a paper, it's just a summary. Okay, tell me what you learned, the site you visited, or the resources that you used, and the most important thing is how much time you spent on it. Okay, and you'll notice that I have links to our different courses that you've gone through. I've also got links to other resources here as well for you to review. This was under course resources for the first week. And if you click on this link, whoops, this should be our requirements. I will make sure that that is out there because this basically breaks down how many points you get for doing activities of differing lengths of time. All right, so I fixed this, so now it displays. And as I mentioned, it does kind of tell you what the different requirements are for PD. I never expect a 1 to 2 page paper. You guys can just give me a paragraph or two. Okay, I just want to know what you learned, if you went to a website, which website, and how much time you spent on it. The time is critical because that determines how many points. Okay, and all of these activities are worth 50 points total. Okay, so I think you can easily get that done, especially with the review that you guys are going to be doing for your CSS and for HTML. And we do cover Bootstrap, but you are going to want to probably do some customizing, which means you're going to have to look up information on Bootstrap. So I don't think it's going to be difficult for you guys to get these points. Now you might wonder, well, if I go to a TC New Tech meeting online, because they are broadcasting on live online, can I do that? Absolutely. Okay. So anything that you do that has to do with networking or PD will count. Okay, and all you have to do is submit the activity. So if you have questions or if you run into problems, let me know. Have a great week, and I look forward to a great semester.